Aluminum chambered boats.
Aluminum chambered boats.
ACB boats.
Aluminum chambered boats. It's built its boats for other government agencies, oil companies, charter operators, fishing companies, and more.
Aluminum chambered boats just reached an agreement with aerospace giant Northrop Grumman to market its boats worldwide.
I'm going to do you a drop test today for an impact test that you won't believe, and then I'm going to let you drill holes in a hull and stick it in the water. We are one tough boat, and that's what we claim. We're not like anything else. If you want durability, safety, and a soft ride, that's what we sell.
3, 2, 1.
John, this is what I'm talking about right here. With the 50-52 aluminum, it'll bend, but it doesn't tear.
I'm sorry, so sorry.
What are you doing to my boat?
There is 0 water coming into this boat. So it passed the high impact test from 30 feet. It also passed the flotation test. Remember, we drilled multiple holes in the bottom as well as on the top of those flotation chambers. Also notice that we don't have the drain plug in the boat. This is one tough vessel.
Aluminum chambered boats are unsinkable and indestructible. We had accidents in this company that I'm going to tell you about. One of them is we rolled our 26-foot DVR going to California. The trailer failed. We actually pole-toppled and rolled the boat. We had very little damage. The cabin was intact. After the accident, the crew cleaned up a broken skeg, a door, and a piece of rubber. Then we actually brought the boat back, floated the boat, all chambers were intact, and then put our entire crew on that boat of 40 people to show you how safe. The boat actually operated at 34 miles an hour. Unbelievably, nothing was done. The fact is, accidents happen on the water. They do happen, and that's why you want an aluminum chambered boat.
Safe boat, which can go into nasty weather, because we have very nasty weather at times here. And also that could carry a lot of equipment, because sometimes we're called for to help a whale that is stranded, and you can't choose the day you go out. So security came first, and then fast versatility, being able to dive, to shoot, to do a little bit of research. All of that was very, very important to us.
Now, this particular boat is trailerable. It's a 26-foot boat, but yet it only weighs 3,800 pounds. What geography are you going to be covering with this boat?
Well, we want to be able to run as fast as possible up and down the coast, from the tip of Baja California all the way up to Alaska. Okay. And that boat allows us to do that. It allows us to go where the weather is at its worst.
Our goal 5 years ago, when we started ACB, was to build the safest, finest, most fuel efficient, and smooth riding boat in the world. We have come a long ways in accomplishing those goals. One of the things I'd like to tell you about is the accidents that have happened with our aluminum chambered boats. while demonstrating in Spokane County and filming, I came around the corner in a very tight area, parked the boat on top of a lava rock pile and cut the boat open. We motored down the river. The boat stayed intact and is usable today. In case of an accident, and accidents do happen, we'll bring the crew home, keep your family safe, and that's why you want an aluminum chambered boat. The unsinkability is all the way to our 32-footers. Accidents happen, but when they do, if you hit a log, leave a drain plug out, aluminum chambered boat is going to stay afloat for you and help keep you alive.
Beacon Hill Lodge has been Cabela's Lodge of the Year for the last 7 years in a row, and all of their customers are avid outdoorsmen, and they very much appreciate these new boats. Pretty much fished all over the state of Alaska and decided that Ketchikan is about as good as it gets all around for commercial fishing and for the sport fishermen. I do both, and actually commercial fish this spring out of the ACB. The ACB boat is probably, without a doubt, the finest boat there is for rough water. All of my customers are either amazed or, amazed doesn't describe the word. They love the boats. I've ran major brands of famous boats that nothing can perform quite like the ACB. Yeah, there's many days now with the weather that the rest of the fleet in this town is basically landlocked or confined to the local waters. With these boats, not only are we safe, we are able to actually go out and fish in waters that I've never been able to fish before, in weather conditions that are much less than ideal. Usually on a normal day, we'll run 30 to 50 miles out into the ocean. Weather can change in a real hurry out there. Last year, water went from flat calm to probably 12 to 14 foot seas in less than an hour. Not only did we survive it, we fished 6 people, got all of our salmon, halibut, and came in safely with no problems. Beacon Hill Lodge has 3 ACBs. They save me an average of about 25 gallons of gas per boat per day over any boat that I've run in the past. The ACBs that we run on the 29-foot boats, our average cruising speed is 33 knots. They'll top out at about 42 to 43 knots. It seems the faster you go in an ACB in the rough water, the better it actually performs. Today we came home 56 miles in 4 to 6 foot seas, following seas, and I held 30 knots comfortably all the way home. So, a very impressive boat ride. Fuel consumption is better than any other boat in this area, any boat I've ever ran. Like, I'm probably, since running these boats, save an average of $10,000 a summer just in fuel cost. Plus, I get there 30% faster and a whole lot safer. Okay. We have a lot less seasickness with customers and a lot less complaints of sore backs. It's just incredible that the people really do notice the difference in these boats. Our lodge has always been known as the most upscale lodge in Alaska, and now we have boats to match the reputation of our lodge.
One other accident occurred when we were demonstrating the capabilities of the new Lake Stevens Fire Department boat.
Yeah, we had about 7 or 8 people on the shakedown cruise of our boat when we were getting ready to pick it up. And as we're running the pump, we noticed the pump quit discharging water. So we're figuring what's wrong with that, and all of a sudden we realized that when the motor's running, you're pumping 225 gallons per minute in the hull of the boat. By the time we figured out what was going on, we had standing water on the deck of the boat. And amazingly enough, the ACB people had some other fire chiefs out there looking at our boat because they were thinking they may want to buy one. And the boat performed great. We had no fear of sinking. It didn't list to one side or the other. We just pulled it back in, put it on the trailer, and drained the water out of it.